This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
You wait for me, hold me like you never let me go. I'm leaving on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. Hold me.
I'm getting drunk on a plane.
Everybody in the party, it's a party. 737 rocking like a G6.
So
Yeah,
dumb.
derps, dude. Do not deny derps.
I will deny derps. That song's dumb. Anyway, okay, this is some crazy footage out of Denver. Passengers were forced to flee a smoking jet on an emergency slide after a landing gear problemo. It looks pretty scary, but everyone's fine. I mean, besides, the crap in their pants.
You okay? No, he's not.
Leave room for the fire truck. Watch out for the fire truck. Everybody, remain calm. Fire's here. Fire's here.
Excuse me, I have an abundant amount of crap in my pants. Could you lead me to the nearest lavatory, please? I'd like to shat myself somewhere in peace. Yeah, I was waiting for the thing to go up in a fireball. I always get nervous because they hadn't taken off. They were just taking off. So they had like a full tank of gas, like the Air India thing. So it's got no chance if the tank gets hit.
Yeah. People took time to grab items from the overhead bins, which you're not supposed to do.
I know. Christy and I talked about it yesterday. We're like, would you? She's like, psh, don't be crazy. She goes, I'll be the last one off the plane. I'm getting my laptop.
Right.
I'm like, honey, that's breaking the rules. You'll kill us all. You'll get us all killed.
Right.
Then I got to run back in and save your burning body.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Delta Airlines pilot was detained by federal agents just moments after landing at a California airport. Pilot was arrested on board Delta Flight 2809 about 9:35 in the p.m. on Saturday, just as the aircraft touched down in San Francisco from Minneapolis and was preparing to deplane. Agents with a Homeland Security investigation arrested the pilot on charges of child sexual abuse material. Before anybody could leave, about 10 federal agents boarded the full plane, stormed the cockpit, cuffed the co-pilot, arrested him, walked him down the aisle, and ushered him off the damn plane.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, there's one passenger said they counted at least 10 federal agents going in there.
Yeah, I guess they got him.
There's a lot of people to fit into the cockpit.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Right. How many clowns can you get in a cockpit? But, I guess you'd want to get him before he had a chance to make a getaway.
Yeah.
Clean getaway. A captive audience there.
Crazy.
Weird.
And then another dude arrested for causing a disturbance on an EasyJet flight from London to Glasgow.
Easy.
Video that's gone viral on the socials has the man shouting, "I'm going to bomb the plane."
Ooh.
They don't like that.
It's called an attention getter, right?
And then he was heard saying, "Death to America" and "Death to Trump."
Uh-oh.
And that's when another passenger was like, "That's about enough." And tackled him to the ground.
Right, air marshal.
Police boarded the aircraft after it landed and arrested the guy.
Wow.
41-year-old man arrested, remains in custody. They said that counterterrorism officers were assessing the videos, yada, yada, yada. It just sounds like a nutbag.
There I am eating my peanuts trying to get to Cancun, and then I got to deal with a code blue. Isn't the blue jet the one where the guy was in the wheel well, coming in from wherever, Africa or something?
I can't remember. Whenever I think of blue jet, I just think of the guy that slammed a couple beers and slapped a passenger and went down the emergency slide. It's like, hell yeah.
That's how I'm going to quit. If there was a slide here, I don't know. That's how I quit. I'm going to slam a few beers and play Right Said Fred for a couple of hours. That's how I'm going to jump off the smoking deck.
Yeah, it was a JetBlue wheel well at the Florida landing.
That's what I always think of when I hear JetBlue. I think of the one or two guys in the wheel well. So you think, hey, if a guy can climb in there, he probably strap a bomb in his backpack. It's always a good time. Nice airport security there, guys.
Oy, oy, oy.
What do we have to do to stop this guy? Take our shoes off again?
I know, and they were just talking about how we're not going to have to do that anymore.
There's
Leave your stinky ass shoes on.
Listen, there's an old saying in the airline business: any landing you can walk away from. It's a damn good landing. Here's
Damn, that seems like some low standards, bro.
Can we just get there? Here's an MMA fighter confronts female flight attendants, then turns on a black passenger and leaves airport on a stretcher. The mixed martial arts fighter known as Tex Johnson flew into a rage against a black guy sitting behind him on a Southwest Airlines flight from New York to Atlanta. Let's listen in. The flight attendants had to put him in a chokehold.
Damn.
Where am I at here? Where's my guy? Oh, here he is. All right. Oh.
I have to get my bag.
Get your bag and go.
You're a loser. No, I'm a loser. No, she's better than you. Hey, at least she's taking care of her. Hey, you take care of your kids? Take care of your kids. Worry about yourself.
No, I'm not playing. Go.
Not on my plane.
This.
Bye.
Bye.
I think that,
Abuse! Go to cops! Don't touch me! Don't touch me!
he won't leave.
Of course he won't.
Don't fucking touch me! No! Don't touch me! Don't let him touch you! You touch me!
Who's screaming in the background?
Yeah, what's the
I don't know what the
Tom
mystery.
Hanks screaming back there?
Yeah. Well, you got to add that to every airline rage clip. The Wilhelm scream. You
Yeah.
He will just not leave.
Jeez Louise.
Dude, remember, always fly at your own risk.
There's all these men behind the women flight
I know.
attendants, too.
The women are doing it all. the big flight attendants just standing there. They're keeping him in reserve in case he's got to take him out.
I love it.
It's only funny because it's not us
I know.
getting canceled on the way to Cancun. There you go. So there's your MMA. That guy needs more. Give that guy a steroid.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I don't know what his deal was. He sounds a little over emotional. I don't know. Maybe he lost a fight or something. I don't know.
Yeah, what? Getting in a heated altercation with fellow passengers. Yeah, what? I wonder what he was. What did he say that initially?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if somebody behind him said something, but he thought he was getting blamed for it. And then the black dude behind him said something, and that's when all hell broke loose. And then the MMA guy started yelling, "Hit me, hit me!" And I think the black guy said something about your mama, and then he went insane and wanted to fight everybody on the airplane, which I would pay to watch. I would actually pay for that.
When he was getting hauled out on the stretcher, did you see this part?
No.
He started yelling, "I'm getting treated like a black person right now."
Yeah, just hit that guy with a horse tranquilizer and haul him out. He'll wake up in a parking lot later.
Damn.
Wondering why he's not in Miami. So stupid. Just overstimulated. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But those flight attendants, credit due. I mean, thank God he didn't haul off and, try to kill one of them. But
Yeah.
and put your shoes on. He didn't have shoes on. What's that all about?
People be gnarly, man.
Mhm.
People be taking their shoes off in the plane and everything. It's chaos. It's chaos up there.
Yeah, we have a mental illness problem.
Yeah.
And
And
this
he's
is
going in for an eval.
Yeah.
I mean,
This is-
clearly, there's something not right there.
Right. He's had his head punched too many times. And he's having an episode.
Right.
And that's that. But I love the walk off I love the tributes from everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Which just pisses them off, even taking rage to the next level. The guy's already, going to jail. Let's serenade him off the plane. I love it. That's going. Give those women a raise.
Yeah.
You
Hell
kidding me?
yeah.
God.
Jeez Louise.
Replay today the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
Yeah, buddy.
Nobody.
Nobody knows.
All right. Chuck E. Cheese.
So many bad things. How many times? Man, I actually feel vindicated. Go ahead.
All right. Well, here we can, if you want to play the song, I have this
Oh,
on.
yeah. This is awesome.
The intro on this.
Yeah.
I got combat training from overseas. Now I'm the bouncer at the Chuck E. Cheese. I think I'd rather do a year in jail than another afternoon in Chuck E. Cheese hell. Chuck E. Cheese hell. I'm in Chuck E. Cheese hell. We cater to a snot-nosed clientele in Chuck E. Cheese hell. Mama drives Chipper to the Chuck E. Mall. Watches him waller in some plastic bowls. The band sucks and the pizza's cold, and you eat it with a slobbering 4-year-old in Chuck E. Cheese hell. Cute with pepperoni still smells the same. You waste a paycheck on a video game. Lined up out the door like the Stones are in town. Ain't enough Chuck E. ass whippings to go around in Chuck E. Cheese hell.
Okay, we finally have a Chuck E. Cheese story that doesn't involve a family fighting.
Well,
are we evolving?
Yeah, okay. I'll give you that. Nobody died. I'll give you that.
Okay, social media is abuzz as locals share photos and videos of Chuck E. Cheese being arrested by Tallahassee Police Department officers and being taken out of the restaurant as kids and families look on. Not Chuck!
And he's in the Chuck E. Cheese head.
He's in the costume.
That's gonna give kids nightmares. You could think they could have taken him out the back door, or they did a stakeout, waited till the end of the shift.
Go let him change out of the friggin' thing,
Chuck E. Cheese is arrested. Go to jail, Bobby. Oh man,
it's a good way to make kids hate cops, right? They're like, they took my mouse away from me.
Well, shoot the Easter Bunny in the face for Christ's sake while you're at it.
The photo, I mean, it looks like it's staged. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
I couldn't believe it was real.
Looks like a Saturday Night Live parody.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. So, apparently, police were called to the parking lot of the Chuck E. Cheese after a caller reported a stolen credit card. The victim met officers outside and said that they had had a party at the pizza joint in June. Afterwards, she noticed about $100 of fraudulent charges on her card from places that she didn't shop at or had not been to. She was able to trace the activity to an employee at the restaurant. Oh my gosh, the drama.
I mean, why? I just keep asking, why did you not take the costume off?
Right.
And take him out the back door?
I'm sure people will have something to say about this, but I think the officer just was not thinking at the time.
Yeah. Okay.
You know
it's he didn't shoot somebody. I mean, it's just bizarre. You'd think,
but you'd be like,
but
just for the sake of the kids.
But you think Chuck E. Cheese would want the outfit back, instead of getting it impounded or destroyed or messed up or whatever.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
Oh, they got to back up Chuck E. Cheese, or homie ain't singing a little birthday party, ain't going to get no Chuck E. Cheese.
I know, right?
I know.
All that's left is the old costume. It's all nasty.
Janky.
Yeah.
Eyeballs hanging out.
Missing thing. Yeah.
Right. Ears missing.
Police initially identified the suspect as the employee who was checking stamps at the front door, but when they returned to make an arrest, they were advised by another employee that the suspect was now dressed as Chuck E. Cheese, because that's how quickly they throw that costume on. They walked over with the intention of just walking outside to put handcuffs on him outside of public view. One officer, while grabbing the employee, even referred to him as a character himself. Chucky, come with me.
Dude, even the cops, like, you know what? This is what I signed up for. Chucky, come on. Yeah, he's the cops had it too.
Said that he tensed up and was kind of resisty, so that's why they cuffed him there.
Okay, so they thought he was going to throw a fit. All right, and then you thought, well, he would have hurt himself, with the head on, trying to run away from us. He would have ran into a traffic with the Chuck E. Cheese mouse head on. Then we would have got sued.
Right.
All right, whatever, dude. Stay classy, Tallahassee. Hey, that rhymed.
It did. Look at you go.
Thanks, man.
But this dude's got 3 felonies. Credit card, criminal use of personal identification information, and fraudulent use of a credit card over 2 times within 6 months. So that seems crazy for $100 worth of stuff, doesn't it?
So on a weird note, this was, 5-6 years ago. My bank called me and asked me about my debit card, and it asked me if I was in Madison. And I'm like, yeah, I'm in Madison. She goes, oh, okay, so you're not in Boston buying seafood.
Right.
Because they're pretty good about that. I got to give you, the fraud department at these banks are pretty good.
Yeah.
The one that
I know Capital One's really good.
Capital One's fantastic, and Old National's pretty damn good.
I don't have Old National.
They've caught mine a couple of times. But she goes, are you in Boston having seafood? I'm like, no, but it sounds delish. She's like, that's not the point.
We all want a bisque. Shut up. I'm here on business.
She's like, could you stop talking? Yes or no? And then she goes, so you are in Madison. I'm like, yeah, I'm here. And I'm like, uh-oh, I know where this is going. She goes, are you at Chuck E. Cheese? She goes, somebody just put a birthday party on your debit card at the Chuck E. Cheese. Isn't that weird? My card was simultaneously getting used in Boston and a Chuck E. Cheese right here in town.
Yeah.
How the F is in the dark web of the world is that possible?
Capital One sent me a text last week, and they're like, did you buy, well, it was like $100 at some game thing online.
Right. Somewhere else?
Which clearly was flagged because I never buy any gaming stuff.
Yeah, there's an algorithm to it.
And so,
Right.
And it's a text where they're like, if this was you, just say yes. If not, say no. And I was like, nope. And then they lock your card down and take it from there.
Fantastic.
But it's nice that it's there.
Yep. Very, very cool. And then they cover the charge. Yeah, they cover the charge. And then the criminal's long gone, and your card got ran. And yeah, Greg got, I remember, Greg got his stolen a couple of times in L.A. specifically. Never forget that. Jameson was out there looking at colleges. And Greg's card got ran up and down the East Coast or West Coast.
Oh, my God.
It got used like 20 times before Greg got a call. And I don't know if he told them. But, the way it pops, as much as somebody steals your card. And how does this happen? What dark underworld of scam is out there that your card can travel that fast?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, they have them skimmers, so I don't know if that's it or what. I don't know how any of that works. I'm not a criminal.
But somebody in Boston had to have a hookup. And, so I got skimmed, or somebody at a restaurant or something took my card and took a picture of it or ran it or whatever they do. I'm just always curious how my card number traveled that fast.
Yeah.
I don't know how. Maybe I don't want to know how it works. But it's pretty effective.
Well, yeah, that was my debit card got used in friggin' New York.
Do you call your cousin in Boston and like, hey, lunch is on me? I don't understand it. I don't understand.
Well, you don't have to. There's other people doing the work. It's okay.
Yeah. It's like criminal, no matter how you look at it. But it's just amazing to me. It travels that fast. And maybe they sell it. Maybe you go to a place and they sell it.
I think they sell it online.
Okay.
On the dark web.
Would that be under fish and chips, or would that be under?
I don't know. And then, I'm assuming it's like you purchase whatever. Here's a data dump that I have.
Right.
Some of these credit cards aren't going to be good. Some whatever. I'm assuming that's how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And then you they just... Man, just get a job, you asshole. Seems like it's easier to just get a goddamn job. Steal everybody else's stuff.
Right.
Jesus.
There's just a whole percentage of the population out there living under an assumed credit card.
Yeah.
Nice work if you can get it. But anyways, so how's the kid doing? Is he still in jail?
The Chuck E. Cheese guy,
Yeah.
not good. He's got a bunch of felonies against him, which seems crazy for $100 worth of.
Right.
You know, I'm not saying it's right. He sold someone's credit card information.
I thought it was going to be because he
But-
was touching kids or something. So I'm glad it was only this.
But $100 worth of stuff, and
Right.
come on. There's got to be worse things happening, isn't there? I don't know.
You can learn a lot listening to podcasts.
And only 3 countries in the world don't use the metric system?
Or you can listen to this one.
I can't remember where I went Friday. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, what did I do on Friday? I got to check my calendar.
If anybody saw me Friday, call.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast.
I literally have no idea where I was Friday.
Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
Well, man.
I'm on fade, you son of a bitch.
And that's on.
Jesus Christ.
That's in all the vacation movies, by the way.
It's the official vacation.
Yeah. It's
You
one of
can't
the-
even deny.
It's one of the. Just don't front.
Just don't even.
Don't stop talking.
Tired of you.
Everybody, stop talking.
Okay. So this is a new report, and it has to do. It's not like the most touristy destination, but it's visitors to locals ratio. Okay.
Visitors to local ratio
for each state. So they did it by dividing the annual tourist population by the annual residential population. So it's kind of to see, hey, is your state overrun by tourists compared to locals?
Yeah.
Which obviously population is going to be a factor here, right? So the state that is most overrun by tourists, you want to take a look or take a guess? Take a look. Hey.
Yes, and yes. Okay. Game show music. This must be serious. Must be a prize on the line. You're playing for a quick trip gas card. Don't shush me. Don't shush me. Tourists. I think it's something cheesy. The Dells.
We're on the list.
Yes! I can spot them a mile away.
Okay, so West Virginia has the highest visitor to local ratio.
What?
42.4 to 1.
I would have never guessed that.
Followed by North Dakota and then Delaware.
Okay.
Rhode Island, Vermont. See how population's becoming a factor here.
Now it's huge. Yeah, now I get it.
But then Ohio, Tennessee, New Mexico, and then Idaho and Wisconsin. And Ohio's got a huge population.
There's almost like you could say that the traveling taste is changing based on some of that stuff. I mean, when you think about North Dakota, and I go, you got the Teddy Roosevelt Park out on the west edge, but which is super duper cool. But
it is awesome.
But are people, for whatever reasons, just looking for a change, or what? They give a reason?
Maybe. No, they didn't really give a reason. But maybe it is like, you think about the stuff that you're doing, like West Virginia, North Dakota, it feels like outdoorsy stuff that you're doing.
Yep.
Same thing in Idaho
Hunting,
and
sure.
Wisconsin.
Yeah.
I don't know what you do in Delaware, Rhode Island, or Vermont as a tourist. I really
Well,
don't.
skiing in Vermont is huge.
Okay.
The mountain ranges up there and all that stuff. But the only thing I think about North Dakota is state parks and
But there's also like
hunting.
4 people that live there. So if 200 people visit North Dakota, they're like, oh my God, our tourist to local ratio is crazy. You know, like, so.
There's one sheriff for all of North Dakota now. No, you think Native American history and probably some forts and such and things. Lewis and Clark, whatever.
Hunting. A lot of people go to North Dakota
huge,
for hunting.
Huge hunting in North Dakota. Of course it is. My God, what don't they kill up in North Dakota? Duck, geese, good Lord.
So Texas has the lowest visitor to local ratio at 2-1. And then Arizona's next, followed by Alaska. See, doesn't that seem weird?
Yeah, it sure does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So there you go.
I wonder if North Dakota's... I wonder if that has to do with agriculture as well. Because that's like, driving across South Dakota, it's all farmland.
Yeah, right.
Sunflower and you name it. They grow it out there. All of it. God damn.
Let's see. I said, why do people visit North Dakota? Yeah, we nailed it. The theater, Roosevelt National Park, outdoor recreation, the Badlands. That's pretty much all they got going on.
The
uncrowded spaces.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. That's why I feel like tourism's changing a little bit,
Yeah, we're trying to get away.
And by the way, the Badlands, as cool as it is, because it's just bare as it is so badass. It's so cool in South Dakota. But I'll tell you what, that all changes up in North Dakota. That gets really neat up there. It's like this high desert life up there. It's really a different look. It's a little more green. Spirals and all the valleys and the cuts and all the stuff. But boy. That's it's like a greener version of the Badlands. Super cool.
Yeah, you got to get far on the west side of the state to get there. The east side is terrible.
Literally in Montana.
Right.
Yeah.
We got a text in that says, I was just in Vermont. Tons of parks and outdoor stuff.
Yep.
Amazing food, lots of museums.
I would love to go to Vermont, Maine, get up there and wander around for a couple of weeks. I would love it.
Yeah, totally. I've been up in New York and New Jersey and but done the Philadelphia thing, but I've never been able to do like going to the woods of New York. You know what I mean?
Right,
all of that stuff appeals to me as far as the
it's
East
not
Coast
the first place you think of.
Right.
Vermont? Oh, no, I think we'll go to, whatever. Pick a place. Sandusky. I don't know. Something. It does look, it's just, stargazing up there would be amazing for you guys. Get some dark space up there. Take a canoe.
Oh, yeah.
In the fall, take a fall trip up there.
That would be beautiful.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Well, there
that's
you go. A little bit of info.
That's a cool, I was looking at that completely, it's like a riddle. I was looking at that completely backwards.
Yeah, it is. It's
because North Dakota, there's 6 people living there. If 12 people drive through it,
right.
Winner.
They're having a great tourist here.
They're banking money up there.
The JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.